This is a story of pirates, powers, and the quest to be the king of them all. Gold Roger left behind an awesome treasure, and whoever found it would become known as the king of the pirates. The name of this treasure is One Piece. Hello, everybody. My name is Afro DX, and wow, uh, One Piece 1079 has gotten so much hype. Just for the scale of the hype here, B.D.A. Law has already put out both of his videos about it, and Grand Line Review uploaded one day early. Which, hold on a second. Hey Google, stop. Sorry, that's my alarm. Even me, I don't even start work until at least 10 a.m. So me getting prepared for all of this is really a testament. But yeah, everybody's super hyped about 1079 based on what I've seen on thumbnails and stuff. We are about to see the fight between red-haired Shanks and Captain Kidd. So I'm excited. Anyway, let's jump right in. One Piece chapter 1079, titled The Red-Haired Pirates and Emperor's Crew. So in the cover page, we see Luffy watering a sunflower. So it says cover request by Sunflower Shop from Tokyo. Luffy watering a lion, mistaking it for a sunflower. That is absolutely precious. In the notes, Oda says, I went to a WBC match live. Trust a world-class match like that to shake the stands. It's kind of funny considering what this chapter is about. All right. So, we are looking at York right now, and it says a few hours earlier. She says, this is a bit of a pickle. The world government isn't just after Stella. They're apparently looking to eliminate me too. So York knows that the world government is trying to eliminate her as well. So York says, luckily I had a contingency plan just in case they decided to play it this way. For starters, I want you to wipe out all the pests around here. You can kill everyone now that the Frontier Dome is up again. Spare no one except for the Stella, the hostages underground, and me. So we're kind of flashing back here. This is showing York putting her plan into action. Here's the question, though, that a lot of people have been asking is, how did York do this without anybody noticing that she was gone? So it turns out like everybody's been wrong. Like York easily did this. To quote Ryan George, it was super easy, barely an inconvenience. So all the Seraphim say understood, and York says, when you guys go rogue, I'm sure it'll trigger a whodunit style investigation. So wow, York is much smarter than she seems. If my cover gets blown, I won't stand a chance in a fight, so ensure they don't catch me. He says, S-Snake, I want you to get me in front of everyone. Understood? Be sure to free me when no one's looking. Got it. Wow, so, like, everyone was wrong. There is nobody, like, in it with York. York is fully the traitor. And one more thing, there's an area of the lab I don't want you to damage. It's so that is not revealed. Okay, then let the hunt begin. All right, so now we flash to Sentomaru telling everyone to get onto the ships. And so everyone is trying to leave. No. No. Oh my God. Blackbeard's flag is flying up to Egghead Island. Yeah. The three skulls with crossbones, and it kind of looks like a raft. And it looks like you can kind of. Is that Law there? Oh my word. Is is Egghead gonna be the end of One Piece? Anyways, says Warland Elbaf New World. So we're flashing over to Kid now. Um why are the kid pirates splashing around here? Have you come for our beloved chief? Uh so we have Captain of the Puddle Pirates, Head of the Social Club Pirates, and Princess of the Bourgeoisie Pirates. Um I won't ribbit myself again. You're not going to see him, so just hop off. Uh he speaks the truth. And Panicky Pururu says, "You icky pleb, I hate your guts." Um, and Kid says, "What the hell are these jokers really with red hair? This is supposed to be the new world, isn't it?" They've got some. Killer says they've got some big names with them. Don't lower your guard. And Kid says, "Don't worry, I never pull my punches." Shanks says, "Tell them to retreat." And everyone says, "What are you saying, Chief? We won't let them lay a finger on you." Shanks says, "I appreciate the sentiment. I want all ships to fall back." They say, "You're heading off, you're already heading off, Chief. We just met up." Shanks says, "I was just stopping by, but I lost track of time, and this big shot showed up, so now I've got to deal with him. Get those ships to move and open a path. The real reason you have to deal with him is because the fleet's notoriously weak." Duh, you're not supposed to say that out loud. A bunch of us wouldn't have lived this long if it weren't for your flag's protection. The only enemy you need to worry about is Father Time, Granny Ori. Oh, well, aren't you cheeky? Lucky Roo says, "Don't sweat it, Chief. We can handle this." And Shanks says, "You shouldn't underestimate the growth of these youngsters. His head's worth 3 billion after all. Still, has he had enough time to heal since he was on Wano?" And I believe that's Yasop says, "He looks lively enough and he seems up for a fight." Guess it's fine then. Any news on Blackbeard? Nope. Last we heard, he left Pirate Island. I was sure he was going to show his face in Wano. We've got some info on Captain Kidd, though. So he's from the South of Blue. He sure did a lot of rampaging to make it this far. Interesting. So it looks like there's people on Shanks' ship that are all about getting info on people. So Kid says, "How many ships are there now?" Killer says 9, and there's plenty of faces I recognize from the bounty posters on them. Kid says, "I don't give a damn who we're up against. I'll blast them down to the ocean floor in 10 seconds flat. Eat this, damned punk!" And he sets up his arm cannon. And apparently all the ships start getting pulled in from the force of this. Uh, so the people on Shanks' ship start worrying, and Shanks, just straight up pulls out. Is that Konkurazaki? Yeah, it's got to be Konkurazaki. Um, so like, "This is bad. What's going on, Chief? Get all the ships to move aside. Dory, Broggy, get in position. It's about time." Uh, so Shanks activates observation hockey and sees Kid about to damage a bunch of ships and says he's about to do some serious damage. And Ben Beckman says, sounds like you've seen a hell of a future. And Shanks is as expected. So, holy crap. So, Shanks's observation hockey can go multiple minutes into the future. So he gears up and Kid says red hair, and Shanks unsheaths his sword and goes divine departure and completely shatters Kid's arm cannon. That's right. Shanks just used Gold D. Rogers' ultimate attack, divine departure. And there is a massive blast on Kid's ship. Kid is absolutely blown away. And Shanks resheathes his sword and walks up. Killer's mask is half broken now. And the crew is by Kid and says, even Killer got caught in it. He was trying to help. The captain's not moving. Is he going to die? And so they, holy crap. So the three main people under Kid are now begging Shanks for mercy. Red hair, we surrender. Please have mercy. Don't kill our captain. Here, take them, our load poneglyphs. They straight up give Shanks the road poneglyphs. Hey, Chief, over here. Something's happening on the island. Hey, little people. So Dory and Bragi have their weapons up and they say, hey, little people, if you're going to point a cannon at someone's home, you better be ready for when they fire back. How cock sovereignty. Whoa! So the Giants pull a big mom level move, and they split Kid's ship. And yeah, Kid's done. I'm sorry. Kid's done. Kid is in. Kid's going down to Davy Jones' locker. I'm sorry. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, Kid is over. His pirate dream is done. So the narrator comes in and says, on this day in the New World by Elbaf, the Kid pirate crew led by Eustace Captain Kidd, a man worth 3 billion, was completely eradicated. So yeah, Kid is done, and with Dorian Bragi's attack, Kid is likely dead. I mean, if the narrator steps in to say something, that's pretty. Well, I mean, it says it right there, a decisive victory. So yeah, Kid is done. He is out of the running for the One Piece. And that's the end of the chapter right there. Oh, and you know what? Oda gives us a hard blow with that Howcock sovereignty. Because he says there is a break next week. Holy buckets. What a chapter. Yeah. Could not expect anything less from Oda, honestly. My word. Shanks pulling out Gold Roger's ultimate attack. And literally one-shotting a 3 billion bounty captain. And then Dorian Bragi pulling out like Big Mom or a Big Mom style move, and completely splitting Kid's ship in half. And just the speed, the absolute speed that what is it? Heat, Rockstar, and the other one, like Kid's 3 commanders, like an Emperor's 3 commanders, like literally shit their pants, and we're just like, just take the road poneglyphs, just take them. Like, we don't even care. You can have the One Piece. We don't give a crap anymore. They gave up so quickly. I mean, I suppose that makes sense if you like literally watch your captain and his first mate get one shot. But yeah. So yeah, we can definitively say that Kid is done. Kid is gone. And like very sorrowful. And see, it's funny because a lot of people in the community, they were like, we know Kid's not gonna win, but we want there to be an actual fight. And what Oda did was the exact opposite. He's like, no, I'm not giving it a fair fight because, like, we know that Shanks is so high above Kid. It was almost like Oda being like, you know, people love Kid, and Kid is so bad that I just need to use the strongest guy in this story to wipe out the weakest guy in this story. But yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit sad just because I liked Kid's personality and kind of just how he was and stuff. So sad to see him go. I mean, as Desgo in One Piece, he's probably not dead. I mean, if his ship sinks, like, he's in the ocean, Killer could probably save him. But yeah, he's got a devil fruit, so he's definitely, if he's unconscious and can't swim, that's kind of a KO right there, man. I hope he's not dead, but most likely Kid is dead. But yeah. Also, I really appreciated that, especially after it almost feels like Oda is watching the biggest reviewers right now, because I know he probably does chapters weeks in advance, but I did appreciate that he actually went back and showed that there was no one helping York. Like, York orchestrated the entire Label Stratum death game. Which no one knows when she did it at all. But yeah, no, York is fully the traitor. There is no one working with her. She fully did it herself. But yeah, so some big reveals. Some giant reveals in this chapter. York is fully the traitor. Shanks is Goldie Roger level now. And Kid is dead. So yeah, that's all that can really be said. Oh, 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 and Blackbeard is coming up to Egghead, supposedly with Law. So we kind of know the outcome of Blackbeard v. Law. So yeah, Law now has either been captured or is also dead. Honestly, it's really cool how Oda just showed that like 2 out of the 3 of the people that beat Big Mom and Kaido are now out of commission. So it's coming down to the wire, boys. We have 3 contenders left for the One Piece. That is Luffy, Shanks, and Blackbeard. So yeah, we're down to the top 3. So it's getting spicy up in here, and I mean, gal, you have Blackbeard coming to Egghead. You have Saint J Garcia Saturn and Kizaru coming to Egghead. You have over 100 warships coming to Egghead. I mean, like, my word. I know Luffy's a sun god and has Toon Force, but if Egghead becomes the final island, it's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. But yeah, nothing left we can do but wait and watch. But yeah, it's hard to, honestly, after seeing what Shanks can do, it's really hard to even consider that this story is gonna have a satisfying outline. I mean, in the end, what I predicted might come to pass, and Luffy might just let Shanks have the One Piece and become King of the Pirates. But I mean, it could also go the other way, where there will come a day where Luffy will have to face off against Shanks. And honestly, if Luffy is the Whitebeard of this generation, and he's looking like it, then this is going to be a pretty epic battle. If I had to put my money on one person getting King of the Pirates right now, I honestly would give it to Shanks, bar none. Just because Divine Departure is a hockey move, it's not a Devil Fruit move, which means like, I mean, Shanks is pretty much immune to Blackbeard. Blackbeard's whole thing is like, hey, I can get rid of your Devil Fruit. Well, whoop-de-doo, Shanks is just as powerful as anyone with a Devil Fruit, and he doesn't have a Devil Fruit. He has Conquer. He has all 3 forms. He has Armament, he has Conqueror's Haki, and he has Observation Haki that can see multiple minutes into the future. Like, I believe his what is it? Observation Haki is better than Katakuri's, and that's saying something. So yeah, if I had to put my money on one of the final 3, I'd give it to Shanks. And when I say final 3, I'm sure there are people out there that are like, what about Cross Guild? And I say, guys, you just watched Shanks completely one shot and like a 3 billion berry captain, who at least halfway helped defeat an Emperor of the Sea. You just watch that. Cross Guild are nothing. Cross Guild are ants right now. Luffy could one-shot Cross Guild with a flick of his finger. So, yeah, I'm not even considering Cross Guild in the running for King of the Pirates. Like, I don't think Buggy can fail his way upward into this one. So yeah, my definite picks for the top three are Shanks, Blackbeard, and Luffy, in that order, actually. But yeah, I am squarely, firmly putting my money on Shanks becoming King of the Pirates right now. Anyways, that is all for now. I did want to make a new announcement. I'm going to be paying more attention to my Instagram. My Instagram is the legendary Afro _X, so you can find me there. And yeah, chat with me. I'll probably be posting on there a little bit. But yeah. Anyways, stay tuned for the next piece of One Piece.